Okay, hopefully we're all set up. We're all ready to stream for forever.
Never. 5 years, man.
It's been a bit. We've done a little bit of streaming in our time. I would say.
I just, yeah, 2017.
When I left my first job, basically.
Yeah, that's when
started streaming regularly.
When we were in the process of me moving over here, we just started it, and we were in the part of it where it was just like sit and wait for several months.
Basically, yeah.
And I've always thought about doing Let's Play and always been too scared. And I remember talking to you about it, and we decided to stream because you'd done a bit of streaming by yourself at that point.
Yep.
Dark Souls 2, another playthrough that you gave up on.
Yeah, I sure did.
Right near the end.
Don't worry about it.
He's never finishing that game.
Nope.
And, yeah, and that's how it started. We just string together, me sitting with my laptop.
Passing a save file back and forth for Golden Sun.
Yeah. Golden Sun, the first one we ever did? I think we did FF5 first.
So I'm giving myself a little bit of extra where one of those numbers is beating the first form, one of those numbers is beating the second form, one of those is dying to the first form, for the record. But yes, I believe we did a fiesta together as the first thing we did.
Yeah, on my Twitch channel.
Which was on your Twitch channel.
And then we moved to your Twitch channel for Golden Sun, where we passed the file back and forth.
Yep.
And, yeah, I've been doing it ever since. We became affiliates during Golden Sun. And that's our stream anniversary when we became affiliates in September of 2017.
Because it's more convenient.
Yes, frankly. It was hard figuring out when we started streaming anyway. It's like July, probably, but just doing it for funsies.
Indeed.
But, yeah, and then we passed a whole bunch of games back and forth, like Sonic Adventure 2. Where's the rant about Dark Souls 2? I've done enough of ranting about Dark Souls 2
unprompted.
on Twitter. I also will do it unprompted, but I've done enough. I'm in Dark Souls 3 now, which I'm also ranting about on Twitter, but it's fine. I'm enjoying it more. I do like Dark Souls 3. I just hit a bit of the game that kind of sucks.
Getting a bit mean.
Yeah.
And in ways. No one likes the jail.
No. Anyway, welcome to our 5-year anniversary, where we're going to be playing a bunch of co-op games. Some number of these.
Indeed.
Yeah, 10 months to the funny number.
Bad News Panda, thank you so much for the resub. So for the record, donations and bits go towards the Melania incentive, which is I will just fight Melania straight up whenever folks donate enough, and it's a group incentive, so you don't have to donate the entire bit. It'll go up if I win, the cost will go up if I win, and it will go down if I lose, so we'll see how it goes.
And we have a bunch of sub-goal games, because it is September, subs are money off. So, we have a bunch, much like the last marathon stream we did, we have a bunch of, mini goals, and that led to me playing and liking Dark Souls, so...
So clearly, it's everybody wins these things. Oh, do you want to jump in?
Yeah, so we're going to do Moving Out first.
I'm good with starting off with the game we're actually, familiar with.
Your 2-player, that's your controller. No, do not
take control.
No, do not take control.
The power.
No, you may not take control. Get out of here. So this is one we've already played.
Yes, we played this off stream. We really, really like it. It is very chaotic.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Thank you.
Thank you so much for the resub. Nig.
Who here would stream on Twitch TV? First must answer these Vicas 3.
Perfect. Mwah.
Yes. So I'll probably just kind of pass this back and forth.
Sure.
When you're playing Millennium, I'll probably just plug your controller.
Also fair, yes. For however long it ends up going. It could be pretty
So,
quick.
as we switch games, let us know if they're too loud or too quiet, because different games have different volumes.
Yes, we may have to do a lot of on-the-fly volume adjustment.
Smooth moves. We know where you live.
Good.
Alright, yeah, that's a lot of completion. Alright, slot 2.
Woo! I'll have to remember what the buttons are in this one. It's fine, we'll get a tutorial at the start.
Dog, space dog.
I played a lot of these different... I sort of switched my head every time.
A floaty will be useful, it won't actually save me.
Aw, hell yeah, waffle time!
Ooh, king dog, yeah, beautiful. This is a little kind of, you can play it solo, but it is kind of better co-op physics game.
Yes.
To help each other, celebrate the joys of life, and to console each other.
Beautiful.
Mankind has been moving and lifting objects since the dawn of time. Welcome,
is
new
true.
employees, to the Smooth Moves family. This is your first step to becoming a certified furniture, arrangement, and relocation technician.
Alright.
You're probably
I know
asking
that's so
yourself,
juvenile,
"Gee,
but
I don't
it's
know
so
anything about
good.
moving furniture." Well,
Yeah.
you're in luck.
No,
This
no, it's my
trademark
shit.
It's mine
No,
now.
no, it's
necessary
my shit.
information you need to be a safe and productive member
There
of
you
the
go.
Smooth Moves family.
Ooh.
Ouch! Hey, that tickles. Please stop. Ooh.
No. You can
Okay.
slap things, and you can grab them. Oh, I can't grab the phone. I can't grab him either. Hey, hey,
That's it.
you can slap each other as well.
Ouch!
It's unpacking reverse comedy. No, let me
Picking
keep
up
my
objects
chair.
is an essential moving technique.
Okay,
We've
either
tried
L1 or
different
R1.
But this way is much faster. Did you know jumping was invented? Teamwork makes the dream work. Try
Let's
lifting
throw it.
heavy objects with your partner.
Whee!
Nice.
So the big thing about this game is that there are like
You can
heavy
also throw
objects,
items,
and
don't
you
worry,
kind of want
these
to do
boxes
those
are
with two
trained for
people.
this.
Yes, there are some objects that, I mean, I can show what
On the
happens if
count
you try
of
to drag a
five.
two-person
1,
thing.
2.
For real?
You can.
Okay.
Nice.
There's a lot to
That's
unpack
$8.
here.
Thank
All
you
right.
for the bits. Is that enough already?
I believe that
Holy
hits the
shit.
incentive immediately.
All right, throw that in,
You got
and
We got this, and I've got this. All right.
let's go.
Thank you so much, and good luck to me. I'll need it. All right. Swap us over. Get sound in a moment. Alright, so for the record, this is my character. She is mostly using fists. These are pretty much the best fist weapon. And boy howdy, I've done this fight a lot over the last few weeks.
Yeah.
So, best of luck to me. Let's do it. And thank you so much. Oh, for the record, this is not actually vanilla Elden Ring. This is Elden Ring Reforged, which is a mod that I am using because it lets you refight bosses. That means that there are some changes in how the mechanics work, like bosses and hitboxes have been adjusted. The biggest thing with Millennia is that Waterfowl Dance is slightly less bullshit, so if I like dodge it in a way that seems completely fake, in this it might be the mod hitboxes that kind of change how she reacts to things. Basically, it just means that Bloodhound Step is not that like important for me. But let's do it. Yeah, folks might have seen me stream this, my first attempts at this. Up until like 2 weeks ago, that was actually the only time that I had ever beaten her. but I have finally managed to get it to the point where I can do her pretty consistently. Nice. I believe the biggest thing is she doesn't go nearly as far with the first 2 steps of Waterfowl Dance, which is a pretty big nerf for it because that thing is ridiculous. Keep Ward going out to the corner. I used to hate that kick so much, but I finally figured out ways to attack it without dying, leaving myself wide open. She has like big super armor while chasing. I believe the mod also adjusts the camera, like gives it a dynamic effect on a few things. You can actually see what she's doing when she jumps up, which the main game does not do. For the record, I also played through this whole game using fists, so I'm very comfortable with them as a weapon. Almost didn't get away there, it's fine. That slice attack, like multi-hit, is also one of the hardest things to dodge. Until I was able to dodge this consistently, I could not do this fight. One thing about this form, though, is that she's actually not that aggressive. You kind of do have to, you know, bait her into attacking most of the time. Like, she'll get away from you and you'll get all the time in the world to heal. That will not be true in part 2. We are in. Her hitboxes have been tweaked, but I also know basically all of them. Always follows that. So in this form, she's got basically all of the moves of the first one, except stronger, and also she's way more aggressive. A little bit much for me. I might get Scarlet Rot here, which would be really bad for me. I kind of had to learn how to attack her while she was kicking in this one. Because I just do not get nearly as many opportunities. Good. A little late there, but it's okay. She didn't use an attack that punishes it. Yeah, I know where basically all of her safe enders are. How I can even possibly fight this. Oh boy, this is the worst. 3, 4, then you go, and I'm in a corner.
Yep.
Oh boy. Okay, we're fine. Yeah, the only way I've ever really figured out how to attack that is basically, oh boy, run the fuck away from it. I believe her regeneration is also been tuned down a bit in this fight. Uh-oh. Oops, I fucked up. Okay, we're not dead. The worst thing about that one is that I've got, like, basically, I can't even attack her after she does it. Oh, they should have done it. Okay, thank you. slightly in that hitbox. That was dumb.
Let your flesh
Ah.
be consumed
Music's a bit
by
loud,
the
yeah.
scarlet.
Yeah, I need to turn that down.
Sorry about that. Don't flip that. Alright, so that's 0-1 and 1, or 0-1 and 0. They beat the first form.
I mean, you're gonna have to.
Yes, I know. I'm just sorry, I was explaining that. I wasn't looking.
Okay.
Lower that a bit. Swap us over.
You're gonna adjust the price?
Yes. That goes down.
Yep.
Remember exactly what though. $1, $2.
$2?
Good. Thanks.
I think the bit pool is kind of running in.
Barely. Go adjusted.
Yep.
Alright, moving out. Close there, but not quite. I'm sure I will have more opportunities. Alright, yes, I'm this one. Oh no, you hit waffles out of me!
I didn't even know you could do that.
Oh no.
Oh my god, that's good.
How could you do this to
Arch
me?
enemy, fragile objects. Don't drop these sensitive doodads.
The fragile objects don't break.
Slap
Slap
him
it
away if he gets
Well,
too
let's
close.
get the pool going.
Take that, mailbox. Ship and handle this. Time to move on.
No!
Yeah, get the
Okay,
pool
okay.
going.
Leave the
I guess
letterbox
you reset the
alone.
pool again?
I did, yes.
Yeah.
Always focus on what needs to be moved next. Nice. You're almost there. I believe
Bring
in
him
you.
in.
You did it.
I got raked
You're
a little
much
bit.
better than
It's
the
fine.
Pomeranian we tried training
You can
last
see
time.
we're quite comfortable with throwing objects. That took a while.
Yeah, we played this game a lot.
We platinum this game.
FARTs. Your skills meet the minimum legal
We
requirements.
want to put the Elgato
start
down
moving.
a little bit as well.
Ah, yeah.
It's mostly just the voice is loud.
Yeah, the voice is quite loud.
It's Rusty Man, thank you for the sub.
you
Yeah, our
so
subs
much.
are going pretty good. Thank you, everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Our first sub goal is we will be playing a Pokemon Ironmon, at least one stream of it.
We will be getting stuck in the lab
Yes,
quite aggressively.
We've done some Ironmon off stream, but yes, we do. You do get stuck in the lab a lot.
If you don't know what that is, you'll get to learn.
Our first level.
So yeah, this is one of those fun physicsy games where everything sort of just boops against everything else, and it's kind of wonderful.
Vroom vroom vroom. Pressing X, like near the house. Yes, destroy. Yes. That's the DLC.
We do love violence.
Alright, let's go to Holly's home.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so yeah, there are, you get graded on your time. So you do have a time limit. But the time limits are extremely generous. So
Yes.
we'll see if we can gold or even like platinum any of these first time, having done them a bunch already.
Yeah, we're pretty comfortable with a lot of these levels.
Sure, but we're not doing it on stream, so we're gonna suck at it.
Hell yeah. We also haven't played in
Yeah.
like months.
Yeah. Dream come true. Alright. So we got a quick zoom over. So yeah, it shows you the stuff that's like 1 person, 2 person. I'll gotta go in the truck. There's a secret console over there in every level. There are also bonus objectives, but you don't find them until you've done it once.
Yes, the efficient way to do most of this is to point it out the window in this one.
Some stuff is attached.
Yeah, some stuff is attached to the wall, and some stuff is too big to be like thrown
Yeah,
and
you
jumped
can't
with.
throw this TV.
At least on your lonesome.
single-handedly, Yeah.
So like we're a bit slower, but we can still kind of move with them. And then there's the stuff that we're very slow with, like this couch, which we are going to launch.
Aha.
And this table.
Yeah, might as well launch that.
Perfect.
Alley-oop. Drag the fridge out of its little alcove.
This will happen from time to
Oh
time.
no, you also have to be like, oh god, opposite
Yeah.
sides. And sometimes the game's like, you want to be like, on those sides. It's like, no.
Sometimes the game will decide what side it thinks you're on. Wow, I guess technically that fridge there is on it.
Yeah.
There we go.
Best kind.
A fridge desires to be standing.
Okay, so after that's something bad left, right?
I think so, yeah.
No, it's my
Yeah.
deck chair. No, it's my deck chair. Okay, getting the bed on here is gonna be interesting.
We'll launch it
Or
and it'll be
we'll launch
fine,
it,
yeah.
Oh, do you want to launch it through the window?
Yeah, probably a good idea. Often you can follow things. Okay, being upside down is often quite bad because these things will have physics stuff. But it's fine.
We will not be as good at some of the other games. It's just literally because we played a lot of this
We
one.
played the shit out of this one, so we're very much in sync.
Yeah, the platinum requires you to like gold every one of these levels and then do a bunch of bonus objectives, some of which are bullshit.
Very bullshit.
Oh, and I brought one flamingo, so I didn't count it. You had to bring both.
Alas. So you can do the bonus objectives the first time, but you don't know what they are.
Yes. So we didn't break all the windows, so I didn't count. And we broke some of them.
There's the one by the kitchen you don't usually break because it's
Yeah.
not convenient to jump through most of the time.
Such a great move earlier. We referred you to the friends. Yeah, I love my work. They are moving hearts.
This game is wonderful to play with people.
It's very funny too.
We are blowing up these mailboxes.
Yeah. Alright, Pepperoni Palace, 18 items, let's do it.
How hard could it be?
We have large and wiggly items first, yeah. We actually tend to do the small ones first, but
Usually because we separate from each
Yeah.
other.
he's the best.
You love having my labor exploited. We definitely want to get that sectional couch.
Yeah, the sectionals are annoying.
Go for that first.
Yeah, sounds fun. Alright.
Bam!
I like how we both had the same thought there.
It's so viscerally satisfying.
Oh yeah, the table's kind of in the way.
Fine.
Yeah. Pivot. Woo! And the tree is quite solid.
God, I leave waffles everywhere.
You also kind of want to get in the habit of like,
Shoving the big stuff in the way corner when you
yes,
can.
you can kind of fuck yourself pretty easily.
Hi. It is useful to
Tort.
check what's available.
Tort.
There is a ninja tort over there. Oh my god, I burn the waffles when I'm like exerting.
Oh my god.
I had
that's
not
so
played
good.
this character yet.
Oh no, the tort's gonna get me. The tort is angry.
As he should be.
he's oh god, which one's the red one?
Mikey?
Raphael is the red one?
It's one of the two. I think it might be Raphael, yeah.
He's the red one because he's the angry one. Ah. Yeah, after that I'll like try to get small objects up from big objects so that we have
Yes,
room.
because sometimes, like, especially when it's something that you can't really throw by yourself, like, you need to have, like, a clear landing spot for it to go. Uh-oh. It's fine.
The tort is in your grill.
He sure is.
don't think he stays unless we kind of like trap him.
Yes, I think he's
Oh.
like a lot of the animals.
Oh, I might have trapped him. I might have
Hell
trapped
yeah.
him.
He lives here now. So yeah, the stuff this game starts asking you to do gets pretty ridiculous. That's what makes it fun.
Oh, I think we might be at 2 stuff now. Ugh, I can get in that way.
Unfortunate.
Out that way. Alright. There is an assist mode. The assist mode is actually really, really good.
Yes, it gives you like basically anything you can
it
want
can
with
increase
it.
the time limit. It can make moving these 2 people objects much easier for 1 person.
Alright, chuck it.
Yeah. You have to be pretty coordinated with that. We both have to be holding square and then let it go.
And then
to throw
if
it.
either person lets it go,
Yes,
it launches
throws
it. Oh no.
Fine.
Do you really get used to like how turns work and stuff like that? That's gonna get denied. Let's
Yeah, so the...
Wow.
Okay, we might want to like, yeah, a little bit, yeah. That's the same.
Oh boy.
This is going
Ugh.
so good.
So good. The tort is making it harder. The tort is denying.
Okay, let's try and drag. Okay, if we can get this in the little corner here, we can throw the bat on and it will count as long as it goes gold at all.
Yes, when you get your last item in, you're good no matter what the state of it is, no matter how temporary.
Yes.
And the
Ship
tort
that
comes
tort!
with.
Ship that tort! That turtle did bite you.
Good old Orange Mike.
Woo! Go gold!
You get quite a lot of time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
Deliver
boy.
the tort. Oh.
Shide, thank you so much. We're doing it again.
Oh god, you got a donation? Ah, thank you!
Thank you so much.
Do it.
Spend tokens. I will just pause it out here.
Alright, take 2. I'm sure this time will go better. As you can see, I've gotten quite good at the first form. It's really the second one where things go a bit wacky. Alright, this is Plania, Blade of Nicola. Don't get grabbed, that basically always full heals her.
Yep.
Oops. Thought it was the long swing, it was not. She has so many attacks that look like other attacks where you're allowed to attack her. Thought it was that one. Actually, a little surprised I didn't get hit there, but we take those.
I played Tools Up. No, I've never heard of Tools Up. I'll look that up.
You can really see she gets way less distance in this one. With that waterfowl dance. Although weirdly, I couldn't actually get Bloodhound Step to chill on my. Wasn't sure if I had the timing there. It's fine. But yeah, I couldn't get Bloodhound Step on these fists in this one for whatever reason. It, like, I can put the Ash of War on, but it just doesn't work. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh boy. We're totally fine. Sort of just been non-stop fighting. Haven't had a chance to get the 1 million souls back. Which I really shouldn't. They don't matter. I haven't been spending them. But...
And,
Yeah, there were actually a lot of these hitboxes where I'm not getting hit by things that were pretty consistent in the original as well. There's a lot of times when you land on your jump because you kind of squat down that you're able to get way around the blade. A lot of the time when I'm doing jump attacks like this and she slashes and misses me, it's actually something that is in the main game. You just have to... not all weapons land like that, really. You can see I really squat down when I land like this. She goes back into that walking animation. I know she's basically back in neutral, which is like if I need to heal, I can do it pretty safely then. Uh-oh. Okay, got a weird roll there, but it's fine. Alright, 1 or 2 more hits will do it. This will definitely do it. Part 2. By the way, about half the time I die on that attack, so glad I haven't yet. Now we get fun. That could have been an attack, but it wasn't. It actually has 2 different jump ups that she can do in this form. If you get far enough away, it's actually not very threatening at all, but that goes so fucking far, so it's, you know, pretty hard to actually do that. I also have to wait because she can follow up almost any attack that left her vulnerable in the original phase, like this one, with a second jump up attack, which does let me attack her after it's done, but you know, if I miss it, it's very easy to, or if I go for it too early, it's very easy. Uh-oh. So that's how much health she gets back for doing that. Okay, I'm fine, I'm fine. Swing! She also has that. She does have a 2-part. Nice. God, you really gotta get by on the interrupts in this. There's a lot of points where you just have to interrupt her. We're far enough away that Waterfell Dance isn't too bad. Gotta redo all of that work that I did before she grabbed me. It's fine. Bit of a weird one. Wing. Alright, getting a feel for it again. Oh dear. By the way, if you didn't know, in this game, after you set someone with a status the first time, it actually becomes progressively harder each time to put a status on them again. Or the same status on them again. They basically gain resistance in years. Which is why I bled her quite quickly the first time. Oh boy, I'm in trouble. There's a wall there. I'm a little surprised. That one might have actually been, new hitboxes. Whee! Could have gone in there, but it's kind of just a bit hacked. Really need you to do a kick. Whoosh. Honestly, that attack is only really hard to dodge the first time. Every other time, she doesn't like home in on you nearly as badly. Nice. Wing. I didn't actually think of explosion. Uh-oh. Ooh, didn't get the dodge there. Drank a little bit later than I should have there, but I got away with it. Uh-oh. Oh boy, I had no... This is fine. I had no stamina there. If I had been caught in a slightly more awkward place, I'd have been dead. Close though.
Your strength.
Woo!
Extraordinary. The mark of a true lord.
Oh yeah, Frostbite and Bleed are incredible in this game. Like, if you are not doing statuses, you really should be. I literally
Woo!
switched to
Dear
these
Mikola,
in order to do status effects.
dearest.
Alright, one win.
Yep, we got a win out.
I'm sorry. I finally met my match.
We got there. God, I couldn't have dreamed of doing that until, like, very recently. Alright, 1-1 and oh.
Up goes that price.
Start with, still not that one. 35?
Yep.
Or I guess, 33.
Yeah, if you wanna go that way?
We'll potentially ramp this up depending. We won't spend the whole day fighting Mikola, although if people are that generous, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you already that we've done 2 attempts. Alright, shall we move someone else out?
We got Dazzlehoof, so you unlock new people.
Mm-hmm.
We're famous. Infamous, maybe. I should pick this up.
Yeah.
He keeps saying he's left something for us. Bam!
Ah, yes. I played as the teapot quite a bit.
Yeah. Hoop House.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
goodness.
Thank you so much.
That's Frostyman, and congrats to everyone who got a sub.
Yeah, thank you so much. Well, we've met that first goal. I put our second sub goal up.
Indeed.
At that. Alright. Thank you so much. Alright, well that's Pokemon Ironmon, Matt.
Yes, we'll do at least a stream of that.
Alright, wanna do the next one?
Sounds good.
Client said not to break their things, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so it's end.
End goal, yep.
Goal 2 is...
Learning the Advanced Wars speedrun.
I imagine lots of clients say, "Oh, don't break my stuff."
I know, right?
Alright,
74. We were at
did that get
74.
us up to? Beautiful. Alright,
Thank you
hopefully
so
that
much.
update's fairly-
Second goal should be up shortly. And hello, Brad Mage.
Hello.
We're breaking stuff, and not to break the stuff. We'll be careful. That's a lie. Just kidding. They paid for insurance. Smash all you want. Heck yeah.
Wonderful.
We will, in fact, smash. There's some pretty nice windows in the way there.
Mm-hmm.
There's chicken.
Yeah, it's in the doghouse.
Hmm.
There's also a gnome watching from the shadows.
As he should.
I do love throwing things out the window. I did hit the middle there because I'm very good at this. TVs don't get thrown, so that's gonna have to come out the main door.
Well, they can, but I would have to be
Yeah, sorry, don't get thrown by one person. We moved the piano out of the way so we can get the sectional.
Yeah, sounds good.
This is not a piano on wheels, unfortunately. This corner is very awkward to navigate.
It kind of bounced off the wall there. This is fine.
Pick the bed out the window.
Yeah, let's do it. That one came. There we
Oh,
go.
it went over. This is fine.
Sectional, sectional. Alright.
Take the
Pivot.
lead. This is the more fun pivot.
Woo! Oh no, I'm stuck. Stuck in this thing.
Should I get that fucking table out of the
Get out of
way?
there.
Out of there, Mr. Table.
Alright.
Probably about as good as we're gonna get that.
Now we chuck the bed in. Whee!
That definitely won't come back to bite us.
Absolutely not. Alright.
Alright, so yes, that
Toaster.
bed's coming along. The toaster's very important.
I'm gonna get chicken as well.
Very important as well.
I have to get the chicken.
Oh yeah, the art is also really good, like on the walls and stuff. Very easy to miss, especially when you're in the far off zoom levels.
Mm-hmm. Alright, gotta get that chicken. But, there you go, there you go.
This game is just exceptionally silly.
Ah, chicken.
And it is a wonderful party game to play, because you can play it with up to 4 people doing all this stuff.
Trap that chicken in the corner. Trap myself in the corner. This is fine. Stay in there, chicken. Gonna shift all the animals. It's gonna be great.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you got the box.
I did get the box, yes.
I was like, I'm gonna get the box, and then the box was in there. It's like, no. Nope. Yes.
It's really hard to get the thing on the bridge without 2 people sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes you get a really good angle on it and it just snaps. Other times it's like, nah, I ain't going nowhere.
Fuck you. I ain't coming out the wall. Alright. Whee.
Got the table.
Wiggly lads out the way.
Mm-hmm. Alright, as long as we chuck the table over, we're good.
Yeah, we're good. We're good.
I will say, for how floppy the grabs are, like, you will usually grab the thing that you're actually intending to.
Woo!
Nailed it.
Yeah, chicken, chicken. Oh, you're right up against that chicken now.
I'm making friends with
That's
the
your
chicken.
friend now.
Yes. As is right and proper.
Mm-hmm.
Use the bathroom real quick.
How dare you?
I know, terrible. Just stopping our co-op stream
Ah, we
dead.
didn't shoot any hoops. We did keep the chicken outside. He will come in the house if you set him free. Don't break any windows. Gross. No, never. We'll break all the windows. Thank you. Windows are there to be broken. Ah, the luggage rescue of 84. Yes, there are also bonus levels you can unlock. Oh yeah, poolside pad. That one's interesting. All right. I guess we'll have to reset the donation thing when we get back. You have to reset the donation.
Ah, right.
Yeah, the luggage rescue of 84.
But really, what is window but higher door?
That's true.
Alright, that should set the session. It'll
The
figure
luggage
itself out
rescue of
eventually.
84. Oops.
The bits might be
client was
erased.
moving down the
By doing
street to South Pond, but I thought they
Ah.
said the South Pole.
Is there a way to do
Didn't
one without the
notice
other?
The mistake until the chartered
I don't
plane
think so.
to
Not
Antarctica
this way,
was
no.
already flying high.
Yeah, I don't think the way you set it up. Okay, we do remember that 500 bits are in. We'll figure out a way to do it after this level. Whoop. Goodbye.
Nailed it. We got one.
Hey! I was waiting for it.
I wait for nothing.
Surely no! This was really hard.
Yup.
Oh, I kind of let it go.
We both let go of it. I think I threw that one off you. It's going good.
Hey. When I get to the 2-for-1s, that things are gonna get interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Nope, nope, way too.
Because we
yeah.
definitely work together
I
real
would have
good.
gone in if I had aimed it correctly.
I did not aim that one correctly. You are very swingy when you're like
Yes.
turning with things in this, and that's something you really have to internalize. I got a waffle in.
Woo! Alright, I think we got 2 ones left, and then we got 2s.
Aw, I would have given me that personally.
Oh, there's still another one.
Yeah, because that's the one I just missed.
Ah!
This is fine.
I also fell, and there we go. Alright. Gonna go good.
Beautiful. Now we just gotta keep doing that.
Worked. Don't question it. It will right itself. It's fine.
A lot of the upright objects really badly want to be upright. Nailed it. Oop. I missed.
Oh, oh.
No! No! Ah, so close. Here we go. Here we go. Nope.
Yeah, that's pretty common too. Sometimes it'll just start swinging the way you didn't expect, and like, if either one of you lets go, it's usually me.
Yeah,
just
throw it
launch
right
it
into
wrong
the
direction.
engine.
Destroy the plane.
Managed to rescue all of the client's luggage on a wing and a prayer.
Sure did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't think you can do session for separate ones.
Yeah, 2 separate
You may
sessions.
just have to go into the one itself. Yeah, that's the one. You might just have to, like...
Set it manually.
Yeah, for now, and then hopefully we can set it properly. Like, yeah, we may just have to, set it ourselves. Alright, bonus level done. Let's go poolside. Ah! Hey, Sunny! Egg.
Oh, hey.
Egg. Poolside pad. Let's do it.
So this one has something special. Well, a few special
And it has a
things.
pool.
It has a pool. It also has the first actual fragile luggage that you have to do.
Alright, let's see if we're any good at this. Alright, hit me up. The fragile objects are no longer fragile as long as they're in the truck, but only while they're in the truck. If they fall
Yes.
out of the truck,
If she fails to catch them here,
they will break.
they will explode and respawn. Okay, with 2 people, the best way to do this level is basically like get all of the one stuff here across the pool that you can throw.
Oh.
If you can make it across. Right, that is most of it. I got one other thing I can launch pretty easily. Ah, 2 other, because there's a box in the bathroom.
It's kind of like a bonus for never throwing things across the pool, and then one for like throwing everything across the pool.
Yes. It is
Also-
also possible to get across, but really difficult.
It's really hard, yeah.
Alright.
Drag it.
Mostly
Ugh.
onto the 2 people stuff.
Whee!
These are 1 people, but it is much easier with 2.
Oh yeah, much faster with 2. All right.
As is the big chairs. This is where you really learn how to pivot. Or you don't, you know.
Yeah, you don't. You just go for it. All right, we got it.
Yeah, sometimes when it's settling, you can kind of push it and it actually works. I love that I'm throwing waffles everywhere.
It's very good.
Oh, that one's stuck in the air.
Woo! Nice shot.
Alright, so yes, we got the chair, the bed, and the desk.
Sometimes wedging things through doors.
Yeah, sometimes they make you take stuff like this through, like, length 2 doors and it's hellish. Yeah!
We're good! That's beautifully packed.
That was actually perfect.
Look
That's-
how beautiful that
That's
packing
shockingly
job is.
good. Alright, 1 each.
Imagine if we were
Teamwork.
this good when we first played.
Right?
Yeah, you could have broken so much more stuff.
I know.
Choice moves.
Okay, so we are we streaming OBS to
Ah, yes, we are not.
You don't hold a box for more than 3 seconds, as you have to throw the boxes across the pool. Oh, I think I dunked a ball in the.
I believe so.
in the pool
yeah.
deliberately.
I think I knocked some stuff as well. OBS.
Yeah, that should work. How I normally do it.
Hopefully that doesn't explode our computer. We'll see.
You never know.
Or don't.
Ramon! Yeah!
Powerful.
Jerry's apartment? Who's Jerry?
Fascinating question.
Alright, 59. Ah, yes, this is a, like, 2-floor place.
Mm-hmm.
Fancy.
Oh. Eh. Oh, that's a deal packing peanuts. Slap that mailbox.
I do think it's a bit of a stretch to say that
yes.
this is like
Do
the
you wanna,
Seinfeld
like-
apartment.
Throw a bunch of fragile stuff down to me.
You can throw it. I am now down. We'll
Oh
see how
boy.
it goes.
I'm normally the one catching.
It's fine. I'm perfectly
As
good at
he
this.
says.
We're changing things up, you know.
He normally throws
It's-
things to me.
It's vaguely similar.
We're changing it up.
It's vaguely similar to the Seinfeld apartment. Like they got the main room roughly.
I sort of rolled over one of the other boxes. Thank you. I'm very good at this. You can tell that this is the job that I usually do.
Yeah. I'm the catcher, and I think it's pretty obvious why.
Yeah, Vicus is all thumbs.
Yeah, 100%.
I have giant mittens on. It makes it difficult. Well, it didn't break
That didn't break. Okay.
after I fucking denied it.
Okay, now it's time.
So basically, the move for this one is to yuck everything out of the window and let God sort it out.
No, just
Yeah, that has happened to me. It's a very powerful chord.
Oh, well, if you got chord problems, I have an expert.
Alright, let's throw this couch out, because play.
Mm-hmm.
Throw the TV out first.
No, not that side.
Whee! Whee!
Nice and easy.
Woo!
Yeah, once it's all out there, we'll be able. We're taking this table with us. This is fine.
Alright.
Now, on the one hand, you'd be destroying a lot of the stuff, but on the other hand, if you hire a dog and a toaster to move for you, I think it's your fault.
I agree.
I think it's insured, so it's fine.
Yeah, we can break as much as we want.
We're utterly blameless.
So what do your insurance premiums look like, anyway?
Don't worry about it.
Really, their insurance premiums.
Count it.
Woo!
Wasn't totally certain that was going in.
Oh no, I left you behind!
Bye.
You know.
You were hurt days or sick days, oh no. Hey, how come it's me running by the truck now? I left you behind. Yeah, we did manage to don't break any objects. Oh yeah, it shows us platinum time. We didn't get it.
Yes. The
The
platinum
platinum
times are tough. The platinum of the game doesn't actually
No.
require you to get them.
Just requires the gold. Ah, memory unlocked. I love the little bonus levels. There's also the arcade ones which we kind of have to get tokens for.
Yes.
But they're, oh yeah, this is just the food.
Yeah, this is football. Are you ready for some football?
No.
Imagine this. We're in the semifinals for the Small Business Soccer League, and our star player drops a piano on their foot.
No!
Even worse, we showed up at the wrong field, but we still played one heck of a game. Us against us.
Football.
Football! Football! Football!
Football. No!
Football! No!
That's what you get.
No!
No!
Yes!
Oh yeah? How do you like it? Swing and a miss? I'm not sure how I got hit there, but okay.
You have to deliver that football now. I mean, we're delivering now. Football's ours.
That's slapsies right there.
Qualified from the tournament, but it's not about the trophies. It's about the love of the game.
Yeah.
Football!
This game's wonderful. It's a beautiful game, as they say.
I remember how many tokens we need for the first arcade. The arcade games are actually really challenging.
Oh yeah, they're mean.
I don't remember how many tokens we need for the first one. I think it tells us.
Yeah, I
when
think we have to unlock it first.
I don't know if I knew what any of the goals were before we did them. I know some of them, but not all of them.
This one has some really
Oh,
shitty
this one's
goals.
a
Isn't
really
it don't
shitty
use the
one.
stairs?
Yes, and the landing counts as the stairs.
Growing Grover all the time. Thank you for the follow.
Thank you.
I think I know one of the other goal, like the goal we should be able to do.
What was that one?
I'll go do it.
Alright. You didn't give us the safety manual. Haha!
Go team. Waken the goose.
Oh, no, the goose!
I have released the goose.
You have released the goose, the horrible goose. Horrible, wretched goose.
Kobe.
He's coming for me.
As you deserve.
True. I think he took like the ball out. The jerk.
Sounds like something a goose would do.
Horrible, wretched goose.
Another goose is trying to steal the car.
Technically speaking, this couch is a one-person.
Yes! Oh, he's very angry with me. I'm gonna tramp him with this couch. I mean, let me throw him down and help you out for a bit.
What did I do to it?
Alright, we've trapped the horrible goose, I think. Oh. Okay, there we go. The horrible goose isn't trapped.
The galaxy is at peace.
It's the horrible couch.
The only thing worse than the goose.
One first over here.
Yeah, they're the awkward one-furs. Especially coming out this section.
Gonna hit that goose with the console. Oh yeah, this table's a pain in the butt.
Yes, that table sucks. This is fine.
Look at a deck chair.
Alright, well, I think it's just twos now. Launch the bed.
Yeah, sounds good.
Rush the goose!
We did murder him a little bit.
And if it wasn't done,
We'll get him with the fridge.
we throw a fridge on him.
That's how you deal with rowdy geese.
Right.
You crush them to death with furniture.
Right. Toss it out the window or just through the door?
Window.
Nailed it.
Yeah, if it lands in the pool, it does disappear.
Oh no.
Ah.
That will happen sometimes. One person just left lying.
Oh, it's in.
Nailed it. Alright, so I think the only two things are over here now. Yeah, pinball machine and arcade.
Woo! Alright. Talking us.
Free me!
No!
It went good.
Okay, let's, we can probably shove it in around to the left here.
There we go.
There we
It's
go.
fine.
Oh, the goose is coming for us!
Yeah, he's not in here with us. We're in here with him.
Ooh, an entire plate of spaghetti. You love eating an entire plate of spaghetti. Yeah, I'm driving now. Woo!
Yeah. Fine, I got wheels.
Who let the goose out?
Me.
Apparently we didn't break all the windows. Hey! Woo!
But we did get a platinum.
I hope it's 3 coins. I wonder if it's 5 though.
Mm-hmm. Guess we'll find out.
I want to get the arcade ones because they get wacky.
Mm-hmm.
Things are my favorite. Ah, the summer chalet.
Yes. Chalet.
Yeah. Oh yeah, this one has like don't use the stairs or don't use the snow.
Yes, I believe. So which one do we want to do?
Don't use the stairs. I think
Sure.
The snow's easier anyway. Throw all the things down the snow. Like that before we moved it, I swear. I can't remember what the third thing is.
No, me neither. I was trying to think of it.
Oh, this isn't one. Get out of here. Oh, it's one. It wasn't glowing when I held it, so I was like, oh, this isn't one. But...
Fake and bullshit. Like, is it like ghost snowboarding in some way? I have vague memories.
I don't remember. I feel like it was weird.
Yeah.
You do fall down the snow if you start sliding.
Yes, and it's very funny. Aha! I was able to get on top of the table.
Yeah. No, come, is that sliding down?
Oh no!
Let go, because I thought it would slide down, and I was incorrect. Come here. That looks like.
So yeah, we're just gonna have a giant pile.
I'm gonna start putting it in. Down.
Slam that table.
Yeah.
For once, we don't have to bring the fridge with us. I guess they're getting a new one. Which I guess they would need to after,
After we've been
after
through
we're,
with it.
yeah. This could just be a complicated insurance scam.
Never. Is that everything apart from the twos?
I believe so.
Throw it. Yeah. All the time you want to like throw twos in so you can kind of like just put them up like that.
Yes, it's just kind of easier when they stack on each other, and you can only really do that with throwing.
Shoot a hoop.
Alrighty. Ah, yes, this table is not a one, or is a one, but it's like an awkward one.
Couch is in the bed, I think.
This is the easier way to
Yep.
get up there. Oh no!
Here
Oh
we go,
no!
here we go. Yeah, there we go. Well, that's fine.
This works.
That works.
Gonna need to corner this. Oh, oh. There we go. Perfect.
Beautiful.
Ride this down.
Yeah. There we go.
Attempt to.
Okay, we're gonna have to get the bed. Sometimes they give you a really small truck, so yeah, you gotta get used to flinging objects into the truck.
Yup. You do get pretty good at it, though. Kind of just lining up on the fly. I'm in!
I made it!
Who's gonna
Today's my
drive the truck,
birthday.
though?
Greatest gift of all.
We're moving boxes on our
It's
anniversary.
our boss! It's our box boss! Doing the truck.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, yeah, go snowboarding, yeah.
Yeah.
We did a no stair run.
Yay.
Woo!
Proud of us.
Alright, maybe one more coin? Have we got the farm one next? Ah, no, that's the VCR one.
That's yet another
We're getting
VCR.
the VCR all the time because we're actually like doing the levels really well. No, there's the farm. The farm one is.
I believe this one is the don't get hit by cars and don't get in the oil.
Don't get in the oil.
In the
Yeah,
oil.
yeah.
Don't
Alright.
get hit by cars.
Right?
Shit game.
Yeah, what? Fuck it. Get hit by cars. There is a trophy
Shit
for getting
game.
hit by
100?
100 cars.
And you
Yeah.
basically farm it on one of the stages.
Yeah. We'll try both the oil and the car, but try the car really.
I guarantee you, I'm the one who will be hit by a car. Maybe toss this
I think
bed
you
out
mean the
window.
cars will be hit by Vicus.
Yeah, that's
True.
true. Yep.
Toss this out as well.
Toss everything out. My box, mine.
Fine. Ah, of course. We have to deliver a sheep in this
Oh right.
one.
We may want to hold on to that until we have something to block them in.
Yeah.
Animals do. I guess we can kind of get the bed and block them in.
Does seem to be relatively well behaved.
Much better than the chicken.
The chickens just go everywhere.
They're fuckers.
They are horrible creatures. Honk honk.
Oh yeah, objects can also get destroyed by cars.
Yes. No, not that. There we go. TVs I can't run with, so I do have to go down the stairs.
Gross.
No such thing. I don't believe in cars.
That's fair. I don't believe in you either. Alright, well that's the table. So there's only 3 more objects in here.
Mm-hmm.
Table, a fridge, and a couch. Alright.
I don't want to launch the couch out the window.
Let's do it.
That was a little weird.
Fart.
Someone farted.
Wow, this truck's actually huge.
Yeah, we get a pretty big one, although it's like half blocked by the oil. If you were moving things in oil, you like just, your movement dies because you have no traction on it.
So you will get hit by a car.
Yeah. Yeehaw.
Table. Stay away from that
Yes.
car. This is not the fast run. This is the... I hit the oil. Fine. It's fine. It's the no car run. This is fine.
Oh, this sheep's getting rowdy.
Oh, rowdy sheep. Rowdy, rowdy boy.
Alright, one more table. We're taking the plates.
Tail is a wagon.
Gnarly.
Alright. I don't think either of us can run over.
Pretty sure. I think I would know.
You think you would, but who knows?
Mm-hmm.
You know, video games.
I do know video games.
My smooth moves, inner souls to that. Yeah, just shove that car out of the way.
Mess up the
Mess up the
trophies.
trophies.
Okay.
Yeah, but that might be the first
Should we
arcade
keep
game.
saying that every time?
Baby, come on. It has to be
Come
fun,
on.
right? Come on. Yay! We won't get into the really weird and nasty ones.
To be fair, I feel like the first arcade one is like weirdly difficult.
It could be. No, never draw allows that's other ways to move. Yes, so then you also unlock moving in, where you put objects back where they were.
Impossible. No one can do
There's
that.
the farm. The farm level is one of our most hated levels.
Hellish.
It's really hellish.
If you thought wrangling that sheep was a bit weird, wait, just you wait.
Alright, here we go. So yeah, I feel like we won't be able to see them when I think, like... Oh, was it Caro Spikes?
Arrow Spikes was up there for sure.
There's some really This is the these are the challenge modes. The videos are kind of just fun hammer modes.
Mm-hmm.
This is like you better know how to play the
Yeah,
game.
this is this one.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna suck at this. All right.
Maybe our skills have improved.
That doesn't sound like you guys.
Sure doesn't.
Oh, both of you on thin platforms.
I know mistakes from me.
It's fine. We're kind of. Uh-oh!
No.
Well.
No. Yeah, you're right. This is one of the hardest.
Yeah,
ones.
that was what I was thinking.
I was gonna go ahead.
Yeah, if one person is left way hanging, they should usually just fall to their doom.
All right, we ahead.
Doom.
Should be doing this a lot slower than we
All right, hold on to it. I'll be right over.
There's
Look,
a
we're under
time
a
limit.
time limit.
You gotta go fast.
You know what? This works.
I feel like we determined. Yeah, I think the last time we did this, we determined this was like way easier than doing it the proper way.
Quote unquote intended way.
Woo.
It's two movers in harmony. Yeah, for some reason, even when I'm not on it, this still works.
Oh right! Oh shit! The movie one.
Yeah, you're
But
providing
be careful, it's all on
necessary.
you. Nailed it.
Yeah, you're
Enter the
providing
zone.
moral support. You know, that's all you really need.
It's actually easier to move a couch if one person is hanging over the cliff, you know?
Yeah, yeah. 100%.
Everyone
If one
knows
person
this.
is adding their weight to it.
Yes.
Yay! Transformer.
That's a transmorpher.
Legally distinct.
Yes.
You got it.
Completely unrelated.
Uh huh. Oops.
Oh, you can go to different
Oh my
houses?
god! I didn't know you could
What?
do this.
We platinumed this game and we had no idea you could warp.
I had no idea you could warp.
Oh, n-
What the? Yeah, Bundum.
Alright, so that you may notice this level has rakes. One of the bonuses is don't step on a rake.
Yup.
We're gonna step on so many rakes. This isn't the hardest bonus.
No.
Oh my god, the hardest bonus one was there's one we're probably not gonna get to, but there's a bunch of artwork on the wall, and one of them is like don't disturb any of the artwork, but the artwork just falls off the wall at the. You can be miles away from the wall and it will knock it off. It's really funny. Goddamn chickens. So we got some hay bales because you kind of have to trap
It's
the.
the only way to get the chickens to actually chill.
And the sheeps.
I find a nice sharp knife gets them to chill pretty good. No.
Threaten them with a knife.
Yeah, threaten. Let's go with that.
So many rakes.
Slammed that chicken downstairs. You do find a lot of little ways to, like, be more efficient when you do this. You know, like, you're holding one object, but you start moving another one.
Yeah. This chicken. Oh, fucker. Hi, want me to help with the cow?
Probably not a bad idea.
I didn't realize you were going for the cat.
That's cool.
Yes, it's really hard to get. Actually, I mean, the best way is to chase this cow out so that you don't step on the rake. It's like he will kind of. Ah, nicely done.
Easy every
Yeah,
time.
the cow will kind of like mosey out over here, and it's a lot easier. Okay, can we throw the cow? Because otherwise it would just come out of the hay bales. I have no idea if you can throw it. Whoa! Cow fighting me. Alright. No!
That did not work at all.
Okay, okay, get some hay bales. We need to trap this cow in here.
Okay, just feed him. Slam.
This goddamn cow. Ah. Here we go, here we go. Alright, alright. Gonna like block off the entrance here.
Simply does not wish to go. The AC is on and he's got his favorite hay bale. Grab this.
Oh yeah, yeah, that will block him in. We're never gonna get the other one in.
No,
though.
it's fine. Don't worry about
Oh,
it.
the cow's having a time!
Rage cow.
There we go. That cow, that cow is vibing.
Just like my favorite game, Angry Cow.
Oh, this pig is never gonna stay either. Oh, I can jump with the pig.
Yes, you can jump with sheep and pigs. It's his key to the meta.
Up and over. Oh, shit. I was trying to get out.
Denied.
Alright, we need to, get rid of some of these, like, hay bales so we can put the other trough in.
Trough is the last thing, so if we do just launch it in, we should be good.
It's kind of hard to launch in, is the problem. Because they're kind of really long, so we might want to try and, if I get this out of the way, we can kind of slide it in lengthways. Go, go, go!
The music in this is also very good.
Yup.
Slide along the mud. I didn't quite make the turn
You
because I
can
have
tell
none
we're pretty
traction.
practiced at that, though. We've had to do that a lot.
Yes.
Oh, the cow's in the way. Okay. You go back where the cow is.
fine,
Yeah!
we just slam in.
Shove it!
Oh boy. They are having some trouble.
So, did you hit right?
I don't think I did.
We may have managed to not hit right.
We've gotten very good at not hitting rakes. Ah, yes, I didn't disturb the
Yay.
nests.
Didn't make some pen pals either. Alright.
I don't even
shit.
remember what that one is.
No, it was weird, if I remember rightly.
Yeah.
Oh, I think you have to, like, put all the animals in the pen at the end with the pig.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, Henrietta. Yes, so now it's the river level. This gets us to the other side.
Why did the movers cross the river?
I don't know.
To get more business.
Oh,
yeah.
I was really going to these levels and be like, oh yeah, that level.
Exactly. How long were we thinking of going with this one?
We go 10 more minutes.
Go with that, hour and a half.
Or whatever. It's like a cool paperweight. But it turns out the place is booby-trapped.
Oh no!
They didn't plan on smooth moves being the fastest in the business.
Alright.
I'm sure this will go great.
Uh-huh. Go, go, go.
Not the apples!
Yeah! I can slow the boulder down. Oh no!
It's totally fine. Now we're
no,
safe.
No! Poor boulder. Alley-oop. Oh no! Ah! Ah!
It's fine!
We're good!
The client gave the relic right to a museum. Seems like a waste of a cool paperweight if you ask me.
For sure.
The boss voice is wonderful.
Narration man. Alright, we'll do the river.
Mm-hmm.
Which is a weird little level. There's also that one. Well, let's do the river. Get to the other side of the river.
Slam that car into the river.
So this is the one where you just get hit by cars.
Yes, the Frogger level is of course the one where you get smacked by cars to get the to grind
the
for the
trophy.
achievement.
We didn't have to grind for this one. We did not get hit by enough cars.
Mm-hmm.
A shame, given how fun it is to get hit by cars.
Is true.
Very true.
Alright, as a reminder, this is our 5th Twitch anniversary.
Woo!
And we will be playing co-op games all afternoon.
Yeah.
I'll be getting in Serene's way all afternoon.
Yep. This is the game we're gonna be best at because it's the
Yes,
one
it's
both
all
of us-
downhill
No!
from here. Beautiful timing.
The one that both of us have played, so.
Together, even.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. I'm a little surprised, but you know what? We take those.
There's gonna be other games in which we're going to be absolutely dreadful, and it's going to be an absolute riot.
Frog, no, it's dangerous.
He's fine.
I'm fine.
He can swim.
I'm having a great time.
Whee! I'm at mostly twofers now, I think.
Looks like it, yes.
Oh! I did jump. So the game went nice.
Fjorg wants to help.
Fjorg's a pain in the butt. We do have to deliver Fjorg. But you can't actually pick up Fjorg.
Woohoo!
So you kind of have to, like,
That was close.
get him to follow you over safely.
Yup. Imagine if Frogger was really bad at Frogger.
Isn't
it
that
by
just
car.
Frogger?
Bam! Whee!
Frog, no!
Frog doing it. Frog making it happen.
This is fine.
Get in, Frog. If we go in here, I think Frog will come after you. Maybe.
He seems a little stuck. He'll figure it
Okay,
out.
hopefully he's not stuck in the lorry and will be delivered.
Mm-hmm.
There.
It's fine.
Made it!
It's fine.
Made it! Frog is definitely very stuck.
Oh, it's me holding everything up.
Yeah.
Yeehaw!
Woohoo! Go, go, go. Frog, stay in the truck, Frog. Stay in the truck.
He's got a hint of staying in the truck.
He's vaguely in the truck, you know?
Yeah. He's slightly above the truck.
He's wiggling in the truck, it's fine.
Truck
I
vibe.
think that counts.
Cross the alligator, alright.
Nailed it.
Woo!
I do love all the ways we've gotten parked in this.
Why is that car on top of us?
Don't worry about it.
Woo!
It'll
It's
get
not
off.
any longer. We did right. I did get hit by a cat.
Hey.
Wow, we got all three. Pretty good.
Yeah. I knew the crocodile one. I did that one on purpose.
I realized I got hit by a caffeinated driver.
Yeah, it's there's ones with coffee cups on top of their cars.
I just got hit by that randomly. Wasn't even picking it.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, haunted. Here's the ghost.
Ah.
It is, of course, a haunted office complex. I don't know what
Yeah.
you were expecting.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing spookier than an office complex.
It's true.
The ghosts there are going to be really bitter.
The specter of corporate America.
All right. Last level. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Oh, this level has the don't break the glass, which when you see where we start is a hell one.
So yeah, if you want to get, like, don't break the glass, you need to use these tiny doors instead of the 300 gigantic doors that they've already provided you.
Yeah.
And where's the fun in that?
Ghost smash. Bring the goldfish. Yes, we do have our first ghost.
They are, in fact, too spoopy. So, if you don't slap them and they get a grab on you, they will basically...
I kill you, yeah.
Yeah. It's like falling in water.
Oh, hello.
You have angered the ghoulie.
I have angered him, yes. If we get him far enough away, he will go back to his routine. Yes, we're not going for break the glass. This is... I feel like one of the bonus objectives here, a few attempts to do.
Yes, definitely.
I don't remember which one it was.
I do love how ceilings are basically a suggestion.
Yep. And they fling. I remember if break all. I don't think break all the glasses.
I don't think so. I think it's break none glass is the only one. I ended up falling down because I'm very good at those. Hi.
Hey. I was gonna get that one.
Oh,
Sure.
now I got it. Haha! I'll get all the
Sure.
credit.
No, I get to throw things. Oh, it was take like the printer down the elevator, right?
I think it was, yeah.
Yeah. Fine, it's fine. Go over. There you go.
No. I think it's like really hard to get it through there. I'm not sure I've ever really managed it.
Gonna have to go around the outside, huh?
Yeah.
Spigus normally did this one.
Yep. I'm a copier specialist.
Oh, I'm gonna miss it. Ow!
And then it can't close. And then you make friends with the ghost.
Fine. Got it a little stuck. Yeah. Terrible open plan office. It deserves to be destroyed.
Mm-hmm.
I think the other option must be another two.
Yes, it's the twofer that's like the couch up there.
Grabbed by the ghoulies. It might be like don't get grabbed by the ghost or something.
I think so.
Oh, there is an
yeah.
overall like trophy for not hitting a ghost in any level.
Yes, beating every level without ghost shenanigans.
Oh, there's the couch.
Yes.
This way. Whee! Alright, probably got to throw it.
As long as it goes in, it's fine.
Yes, their soul died here, and so most of the levels over here are haunted, which is very
Mhm.
funny.
Every office is at least mildly
Yeehaw.
haunted.
Oh, go with it.
Pretty comfortably. Yeah, don't break any window, printer
Yeah,
in the lift.
deliver this trolley.
Yeah, and oh my god!
Woo! Right on the 3:30 line.
Love to see it.
Woo!
Alright, well, will that do us for moving out?
Yep.
Congratulations. Everyone has moved out forever.
Yup.
Wait, I want to do fan service. We unlocked another arcade game.
Ah, well, hey, we might as well finish in the arcade.
Yeah, the arcade is like really where it gets.
Silly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there are some haunted. There's the level with the artwork on the wall also has ghosts in it.
Yes.
And the ghost can knock the artwork off the wall.
Just sort of slide right by it very comfortably.
Yeah, this one.
Yup.
Yeah. and on us eating shit. We've been too good at this game. We have to eat shit.
Exactly. It's very important. I think it does eventually. Yeah, there it
I
goes.
was a little stuck on something.
Not exactly line that up right.
I guess sometimes get just stuck.
Weird.
Over to the left one now.
No. As you can see, my aiming is impeccable.
My aiming is not much better. I have no idea who's actually gotten any in here.
Whoa. Okay, it did end up falling. It was looking like it was gonna go over the full gap. Almost there. We've put nothing in this right truck.
Woo!
Go, go,
Go,
go, go, go.
No!
Ah!
No!
That was kind of incredible.
No! Oh, yay!
Oh, okay. Boing. Yeah, the fixed camera angle kind of makes it impossible to tell like where the boxes are relative to the fans. It's fine. It's totally fine
Oh my God.
and good. That car is ramping over us. All right. Moving out, really, really fun game. Really enjoy it.
Alright.
I hope everyone else did.